Okay, we've gone through a lot of concepts and examples of Python programming, and you should feel free to revisit any topic you want and any additional links or documents. Now it's time to take this a step further and build some real-world network applications using Python. In the remaining sections of this course, we are going to go through some interesting applications that I've built and that you can use in your day-to-day job. Of course, if your hunger for more applications grows, then you can optimize or enhance these applications, or even add functionality or build your own according to your needs and creativity. Of course, I'm not pretending that these applications are written in the most optimal way, but they work as they should do in a network environment, and that's what really matters, especially if you are a beginner in programming. Now, given that these 5 applications are fairly complex and involve a lot of code, I wondered how to approach each of them without ending up with very long and boring videos with me typing each line of code. That's how I decided that each section will start with an application overview and a proof that it works, followed by a lecture in which we are going to plan the steps needed to build the application. Then we are going to analyze each step, and finally we are going to do some tests on our application. Of course, I will also add the entire code of the program at the end of each section. Now I said we are going to analyze each step, not write every line of code. Let me expand on that. Instead of making you watch countless hours of code typing, I will actually divide the code into logical parts, like one or more code blocks with related or similar functionality, and explain each code block and its syntax. I will do this for 3 main reasons. First, as I said, to avoid becoming boring and making you use fast forward or anything else. Secondly, to save your precious time. Maybe you don't like coming home from work hungry for Python and watching me type every for loop, every if block, every list slice or whatever. The last reason I chose this approach is because I want to explain the high-level behavior of each function or any other code block, but I also want to build a challenging playground for you to discover and experiment. After finishing this course, I encourage you to take the code I provide for each application, start your GNS3 network, and test every bit of code, even improve it. Insert print statements for debugging everywhere you feel the need for one. Play around with conditions in if statements. Test the different string methods I use, or regular expressions, or any other thing you can think of. This is why I will give you the entire code for each application, hoping it will arouse your curiosity and willingness to build and test some cool Python programs. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy the rest of the course, and let's get to work.